AITA for refusing to babysit all the kids at our family gathering, like I always do, and instead bringing a professional nanny who had to be paid? I'm a 26-year-old woman and the youngest in a pretty big family. My older siblings have a total of 9 kids, ranging in age from 2 to 11. Ever since I was 16, I've automatically been assigned babysitting duty at every major family event. No one ever asks. It's just assumed I'll watch the kids while the others take a breather or enjoy a glass of wine in peace. I never liked doing it. At first, I thought it was just part of being the youngest, and that eventually one of my younger cousins would take over. But that never happened. Every time I suggested someone else could step in, I was told I was the most experienced with kids. Over time, it got exhausting, especially since I never got to have a normal conversation or even enjoy a meal. I became the unofficial nanny, unpaid and unthanked. So I decided to do things differently this time. For the summer party at my parents' place, I hired a friend of mine who works as a professional babysitter for an event agency. She's trained, can make balloon animals, does glitter face paint, and even performs little magic tricks. The kids love her. Of course, she charges a fee, but for her skill set, she's actually quite affordable. A few days before the event, I posted in our family group chat, "Hey, since I hardly got to eat or talk to anyone at the last few get-togethers, I've arranged for a professional babysitter this time. She's bringing everything: glitter, balloons, magic kit, etc. The whole thing costs $200, so I suggest we split the cost based on how many kids each family is bringing." At first, no one replied. Then my sister-in-law wrote, "Are you serious? We thought you wanted to take care of the kids." I replied, "I'd like to actually talk to you guys, eat some food, maybe even dance a little. I just don't want to spend every afternoon in the sandbox." This was a compromise. On the day of the party, the babysitter arrived right on time. The kids were immediately thrilled. Some of the adults were a bit cold toward me, but I ignored it. By the end of the evening, only 2 families, friends my siblings had invited, actually gave me money. My relatives claimed they hadn't known about it and felt blindsided. "Family helps family," they said. I ended up paying the babysitter out of my own pocket and posted a screenshot of the invoice the next day with this message: "Here's the full amount. The kids clearly had a great time. If you'd like me to organize this again in the future, I'm happy to do it. But I won't do it without everyone's contribution." A few days later, everyone started reaching out after all. The money trickled in, along with a few sheepish messages like, "That was actually a great idea, and the kids are still talking about it." I wondered what caused the sudden change of heart. Were my siblings and relatives finally developing some empathy toward me? I doubt it. Turns out, a few days later, I got tagged in an Instagram post by my sister's somewhat snobby friend. She was raving about the nanny. She was worth every penny. My son had such a blast, and I only had to pay $20 because everyone chipped in. Thanks, OP, for organizing. Snob or not, this time she was surprisingly on my side. And my sister probably didn't want her circle of upper middle class mom friends to think she was being stingy and exploiting her little sister, Ree, who's still paying off student loans. At the next family party, my sister actually asked me if I could book the Glitter Nanny again. And this time, she even took care of collecting the money for her fee. I had my first relaxed family gathering in years, and the nanny is now practically an honorary guest.